All right, guys, how's it going? Joshua Crisp here. Today, I want to talk to you guys about one method that I use to skyrocket my PPC campaigns and to skyrocket my sales significantly. This is probably a technique that a lot of people are not using, so stay tuned. All right, guys. So, the moment of truth. I'm going to release one of my tricks. This is something that probably a lot of people are not using, a technique that a lot of people aren't using. It's not too difficult to do. This corresponds with PPC as well as some price reduction techniques. So it's a little bit more advanced. But if you already have some products that are doing well and you're already running PPC, you already zeroed down on your PPC campaign, then this is where you take it to the next level, especially around holidays. If that works with your type of product, if your product is a gift product, or most definitely for Q4 or fourth quarter. All right, guys. So Amazon Vendor Express. Amazon really does not advertise this a lot. There's Vendor Central and there's Vendor Express. Vendor Central is when you become a vendor for Amazon. It is an invite only. Vendor Express is something that you can sign up for. All right, so you just head over to vendorexpress.com and fill that good stuff out. But let's head over to, let's see, I'll go over that next. Let's head over to the marketing section in Vendor Express. Let me move this out the way. Here you can see just a couple. Okay, this is my actual account. You can see a couple price discounts that I used. Now you might be asking yourself, well, in Seller Central, I can list my price high and then put the price discount at a different price and then just run that indefinitely and this will do the same thing. Not really. Does it help with conversion? Yes. Does it get the customer all fired up to purchase? Yes. Are you going to get a 20-to-1 return down here? Are you going to get a 11 plus to 1 return? No. When you run a price discount on your product through the promotions in Vendor Express, what happens is you actually are shown on a couple different promotion pages as well as deal pages. Also, it is you will see a little red thing that pops up with the price. Instead of it just being a little, your number crossed out and in gray or black, say the new price discount, it's more predominant. It also takes effect with the algorithm. Amazon Vendor Express marketing tactics have a little bit more weight than Seller Central. So you'll become more predominant in the algorithm as well as be placed in the deals section. So this is super, super helpful. You can see here's the end of fourth quarter from December 22nd to January 26th. All right, so that was approximately a week, a little under a week. I spent $6,000, a little over $6,000, and I made $6,500. So you're looking at a profit of about, $64,000. Subtract product cost, which is about 50% margin. So that helped me make an extra $30,000 in 4 weeks. All right. If you guys are doing this, placing this at the right times, it can be very lucrative. Here goes another one. After January, we started another one right away. February to March, which is usually when sales drop. You can see we spent $3,700, grossed $5,600 in revenue, which is crazy. Let me see. 10-to-1 would be 30,000. So 21 would be 60. That's almost a 20-to-1 return. That's astronomical. All right. So that's one aspect is the price discount. This helps spike the algorithm. This helps get you displayed in a couple different areas. If you utilize this at strategic different areas like Q4, or if your product is a gift product or one that can be given as a gift, whether the demographic be male, female, child, infant, whatever it is, utilize it at strategic placements, strategic times, and it can be very lucrative. The other beneficial aspect of signing up with Vendor Express is you gain access to AMS. If you don't know what AMS is, you're not making big money. AMS stands for Amazon Marketing Services. Once you obtain access to Vendor Express, you then get access to the Amazon Marketing Services platform. This is another platform strictly for PPC, where not only do you have access to more different campaign types, you have access to more metrics. I will tell you the metrics that you have access to are not as detailed as in Seller Central. So Seller Central graphs, charts, and metrics are just spectacular. I absolutely love them. Sponsored products, you guys all know about this. This is in Seller Central. The two I want to talk about really quick, I don't have much time because Amazon's still not letting me allow the videos, is the headline search and the product display. So the headline search is, you can see right here, the second section, where you can target by keyword and appear in search results or by product. So up at the top, let's go ahead and look really quick at a Amazon listing so I can show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here. So you can see, let's just look up dog collars, something really random. So when you look at dog collars, you will see this up top, okay? Then below that, you will see the sponsored products, okay? Then below the sponsored products, you will see the first, second, and third organic position. What organic means is that you are ranking in this position. You're taking up this real estate on the web page without paying for it. Sponsored means that you are paying for a placement. You are paying per click, okay? So let's scroll back up. Headline search. You can see this is what's called a headline search. The crazy thing, the most powerful thing about this is not only do you show up above sponsored products and above the first three ranking organically, you take up a nice 10% of this page right here. So as soon as you load, the first thing you see is the headline search. And with the headline search, it allows you to display a headline product as well as 3 other products. So then not only are you showing up more predominant before anybody even sees any of the other products, then you can boost your UPT, or unit per transaction, by having bundles or different products that coincide and that are relevant to the product that you're selling to an audience. Okay, so here you can see they have dog collars, looks like, pink and blue, and then here you see they have personalized dog collars. So an example would be if you're selling a, let's just say you're selling a, what's a good example? Let's just say, for argument's sake, you're selling toddlers' hats. Okay, if your sponsored product right here was a toddler's hat, then you could have next to that toddler socks, and then next to that toddler shirts or toddler sweaters. Something that's relevant that a potential client or customer prospect would bundle together. And this will help your UPT, which in an end result will boost your margins and your profit, because you'll be selling more product per conversion. Okay, another awesome thing is if you're running this headline search, okay, and you run your sponsored products, there's no rule or regulation saying that you can't show up on a sponsored product and, sponsored products as well as a headline search. So now you're pulling up the first 10% real estate on the page for headline search. Below that, you're showing up for sponsored products. And a way to ensure that you show up for sponsored products is by having bid plus on and having a high percentage. And I know this might sound crazy to you guys, but if you have bid plus on and you're blowing everybody's else estimated bid out of the water, your chances of showing up right here in this sponsored section are going to be higher. You're not worried about this because psychologically they're going to click where it's more predominant and where the selection is larger, which is up here, which will be a smaller cost than down here. Okay, I hope you guys are catching this. This is super secret ninja tactics you don't see anybody talking about, because they're going to charge you money to talk about this. All right. Then next, we have headline, we have sponsored. Below that, we have organic ranking. So if you're killing it and you obtain the bestseller ranking, or a Amazon's Choice ranking, which is 1 through 3, which is based off their proprietary formula off of conversion per week, conversion per day, amount of impressions, etc., you could ultimately have 25% visibility on the first page real estate in Amazon's ecosystem. You could pop up right here, headline search, right here, sponsored, right here, organically. Okay, that's 3 spots that you could show up. Around fourth quarter, real estate's expensive. We call it real estate. This is called real estate right here. These are all, each section is like real estate. You got to think like Monopoly. On the board, you want the most real estate. So on the web page, you want the most sections. You want your listing to show up the most times possible. Not only is this going to help you with the psychological aspect of customer retention, this is going to help your conversion, which is going to boost your profit, which is going to enable you to have more budget to launch more products. And you see where I'm getting at with this, guys. All right. So I hope you guys are getting all fired up. All right. So basically, the third one I want to talk about is product display. Now, I'm sure you guys seen it plenty of times when you go to somebody's product page and right here next to the add to list, here's one right here. It just popped up. Thank God. This is what's called a product display. Okay, you can target this by product, interest, or appear on competitors' listing. So let's just say this guy's a lead competitor. He's getting a lot of conversions at a 3.0 at 30% with 7 customer reviews. I doubt he is. But let's just say this guy is a lead competitor. He's killing it. He's getting a lot of sales. And we go scroll down and read his reviews, okay? And let's see if we can find a negative review really quick. Okay, boom, 1-star review. The one I did receive works great. Needs to be more specific with the item description. It came with only 1. Thought I would get different resistant bands. Okay, so that's a misconception. That's something that he is creating an illusion, which I understand where he's coming from. I would think that I am getting multiple bands by this picture. You could create what's called a bundle pack and put, 4 or 5 bands out, and then you would in TAC do the product display, and in the lettering put multiple bands. Or, what you really want to use this for is you really want to show up on competitors' pages, and you want to try to iterate the difference, differentiate yourself, speak upon what you're doing, what pro that you're offering versus their con. So if a lot of people are complaining on the main competitors that the size, or let's just say for argument's sake that it's too heavy, here you would want to argue lightweight. Or let's say you're hearing a lot of people say that, made in China, poor quality. You want to put made in the United States, top quality, premium quality. If you guys get where I'm going at, this is an effective tool, because once, let's say you have your advertising, you have your product display, you have your sponsored products, and they still click on somebody else because maybe they have more reviews, maybe they have a better picture. Once they get there, you can target them by placing yourself on their ad right below where the add to cart or add to list is. Okay, so you're leeching on off of their PPC or off their organic ranking, and then you want to make it differentiate yourself from them. Tell the prospect or the customer why ours are better. Emphasize on size, weight, colors, usability, function, whatever you can do to differentiate. This is a very powerful tool. Here you can see extreme value, 23 piece. He got cut off here. But extreme value 23 piece. Obviously, this is a 1 piece. People were complaining about the amount of units. So that is a good example of how to utilize the product display. So I hope this helps you guys. I'm trying the best I can to drop some good value for you guys, drop some good content for you guys. It helps me out a lot. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. If you guys have any questions, drop it in the comments below. Hit the little bell. Let me see, it's actually reversed. It'll be somewhere around here. Hit the little bell so you're notified when I do videos. I'm really busy. I have several businesses, but I'm trying my best to post regularly and make sure that the posts I do have good, valuable content for you guys. So we'll talk to you guys next time.